come here together and listen to Big Dutchman's innovation.
Yeah.
Like robotics and automation in a barn. So my colleague Jörg Cooking and colleague from the company Envirologic, Johan, will make a presentation now about our new Sharky, for example. And so this is a real innovation for barns, automatic, and looking forward to hear your presentation.
Yeah. I'm happy to welcome you here to our presentation now. In the next coming 20 minutes, we want to give you an overview about why Big Dutchman is developing a cleaning robot and which features you can expect in the future with these products. To give you an impression about Sharky, I have here a little presentation, a little video for you, so that you can have an impression how Sharky works and what he can do for the future cleaning of aviaries. Yeah, this is a little overview to give you an impression about the Sharky and how it works. So the question came up why Big Dutchman is developing a cleaning robot. So the shortage of skilled labor is omnipresent everywhere, and we feel it every day and we hear it always that workers are missing, and companies and also farm owners have problems to find workers for their houses. And when you are looking deeper into this tough and monotonous job of how to clean aviaries in the poultry houses, we came very fast to the conclusion that such a tough and monotonous work should be done by a machine and not by a human in the future again. Customers ask us, and they came to us with the question, Big Dutchman, how can you help us with such a work, and what can we do in the future to be better and clean our houses in a very high quality way? And at this point, when the customers ask us, we started looking into the market and did some research over the global world, let's say. We had a lot of discussions with customers themselves and also with service companies who do the job for our customers, and we came very fast to the conclusion that this is not a German problem and also not a European problem, but everywhere on this world you can find the problem that younger people want to live in the bigger cities, have a good and clean job mostly, and want to have a good and high-level life, a good quality life, let's say. That is one point, and the other point is that yes, we can see a lot of robotics and machine in different fields, also in the agricultural sector. For example, for pig houses, you can find some good solutions, but not in the egg business. Especially when we are looking at the egg-laying aviaries and the rearing aviaries, we see the problematic points that we have the nests, the feed troughs, and also the drinker lines, for example, inside the system. And it's very hard today with current machines on the market to clean these areas. So we started the definition of our most important requirements for the development and came to 4 very important points. So the cleaning robot must be designed to reduce the most part of the current manual work, so that we really can save time and money for the farmer and for the company. The aviaries, especially the nests, the troughs and the drinker line inside the system should be cleaned to 100%, so that manual work will not be needed any longer. The robot, especially the robot arm, must be flexible, programmable, so that we can use it for Big Dutchman aviaries, of course, but also for other brands on the market. And it should be very easy for the farm workers and customers to put it in operation, so that it does not need a longer time to put the robot in the house and program it for the special systems. This should become very easy. As a second step, because we as Big Dutchman, we are not known as a robotics specialist and also not known as a cleaning specialist, we were searching for a good partner for such a development, and we found one with Envirologic, a company from Sweden. They are successful with their products since the early 90s. They are experienced in the field of cleaning robotics, especially in the pig sector, and they speak the same language as Big Dutchman. They are coming from the agricultural sector. We as Big Dutchman, as a market leader in the egg business, we thought that we need to do something to help our customers and farmers worldwide. We are experienced and successful since decades in the field of egg production, and we are highly innovative and we are open for new ideas worldwide. Yeah, with this cooperation and partnership, we think that we can really develop a very good and practical product for farmers in the future. So I would like to introduce Johan. He's the CTO of Envirologic from Sweden. Johan, who is Envirologic and when did you start your development of washing robotics?
Thank you, Jörg. Envirologic develop, manufacture, sell and service robots for high pressure washing of pig barns. And our mission is to eliminate all manual high pressure washing of unhealthy environments in general. And it all began with one of our founders working at Swedish farms in the mid-90s as a service technician. One day he saw a pig farmer coming out of a barn looking at Jan with red eyes, our founder Jan. Jan asked about what he was doing, and he explained to Jan about the reality of washing a pig barn. The heavy, monotonous work and the eye infection and the fever that would follow that night. So Jan set out with 2 friends to develop the first washing robot for pig barns, because they all believed that no one should have to do this kind of job. He founded a company in '99, and sales began soon thereafter. The first robot was called the Clever Cleaner, and together with our customers, that robot pioneered the field of washing robotics in this sector. We sold that robot for 18 years in total, and in 2017 it was time to retire it in favor of the second generation, the Evo Cleaner. And with the improved performance of the Evo Cleaner, that really multiplied sales. So we have sort of sold more than half of our lifetime sales in the past 6 years. We are a Swedish company. We're on the Swedish stock market, publicly traded. We employ about 25 people in our operations today, all under the same roof in Sweden, in our combined office space and workshop. Yes.
Okay.
That's about Envirologic.
Very interesting information. Johan, what particular advantages does the Evo Cleaner offer to your farmers, and how do they react to the offer Evo Cleaner?
Yes. So, the Evo Cleaner, I would say that the Evo Cleaner is a market-leading washing robot. in terms of the cleaning result. What we mean by the best cleaning result is that it has the lowest need of additional manual washing, and that's what we want to eliminate. And it achieved this by a very flexible washing arm, together with the fact that it's completely programmable to fit everyone's specific needs. And that's something that we see that our customers really appreciate, because that gives them a high degree of automation in their production. And the arm, it's extendable and articulated, and together with a variety of accessories, you can really customize the robot to very different settings. So it works just as well in farrowing farms as in finishing farms. It works just as well in a Swedish typical free farrowing environment as in a Spanish high-paced 5-week system. So we extend over the full range in that way. And with the total customization ability, we also achieve a market-leading low water consumption, I would say.
Okay.
Yes. So, with our expertise being washing robotics and your expertise being the egg business, what features can you tell us that Sharky will have, and how does it fulfill your requirements?
Yeah, cool. That is a good question. So I have a slide here to show you the overall features of our Sharky 430. So we can catch up a cleaning height of up to 4.3 meters. That means we can, for example, wash our Univan 788 for 6 years without intermediate sealing. The robot does have a touch display, so that the farm worker can do all the settings directly at this display. We will have a Wi-Fi connection and a mobile network connection, so for example, if the robot finished the job of cleaning the aviary, the farm manager can directly get this message on his cell phone. The hose reel, which is placed on the right side here, you can see, has a hose up to a length of 130 meters, house length, and it can work in aisles with a width of 0.8 meters. The weight is 500 kilos. We have a battery system with 24 volt motors. This is a flexible arm, of course, as we heard it earlier, to completely wash and clean the aviaries, also the nests, the inner troughs and the drinker lines, and the components which have direct contact to the water can be used up to 80 degrees Celsius. To give you an impression about how easy it is to program Sharky, we have two different solutions. For our Big Dutchman systems, we can deliver the special washing programs, for example, for a Natura step system or also for a Natura Primus, so that the program or customization work is on a low level. Or what we can also do for different brands or for your special needs is that you can program Sharky for yourself. That means you can do it in 3 different ways. We have a joystick which can be used to move the arm through the aviary system, and then you can save these programs and the tracks and use it for your automatic washing. You can do the same with a touch screen, and the easiest way would be, in my opinion, that you directly take the arm with your hand, move it through the system there where you want to wash and clean the system, and then you can save the waypoints of your manual movement and use it for the later automatic washing process. Here you can see a short example in this video. Yeah, a very simple way. So Johan, Sharky is based on your technology. Can you tell us a little bit more about what that means?
Yes, of course. One very good example of this is that we've been in this field for 30 years. Some of our robots sold in the beginning of the millennium are still in use, and some of them have even surpassed 30,000 hours of use. And we're very proud of that, and we're very proud that both partners and customers from that time are still with us. So we believe that we not only deliver the best product, we also deliver the best support and service for our customers and our users. And that's true for the Evo Cleaner today, and that's true for the Sharky robot in the hands of Big Dutchman in the future.
Yeah.
And with the Sharky, we have put all those 30 years of experience into the product, which means that the Sharky will have well-proven technology and well-proven materials for the environment, the harsh environment the robot will be working in. And now that we have combined our experience with the experience of Big Dutchman, how can we imagine the future of the robot and the practical use of it?
Yeah. Here I have a nice example for you. How could the Sharky future look like? It could be that the service profession will become more interesting in the future, of course, because the service worker is the specialist for Sharky. So it could be that one person drives to the customer together with Sharky, and the service employee sets Sharky in position directly in the aisle to clean the areas, and then Sharky can be programmed with the special systems for Natura Step, for example, from Big Dutchman. And then Sharky takes over the monotonous and tough job of cleaning each individual sections completely. In the meantime, the employee can look after the more critical points, for example, in the handset area, or for the climate components, or for special critical components like motors or so, where Sharky cannot reach every area there. Another important point is, and interesting point for the future, is that the employee is not only the, let's say, cleaning stuff, he's also the specialist for Sharky and knows everything about the programming and things of Sharky, and can work together with such a nice robot. Johan, how does the cleaning process look like? So we saw now many things about details of the robot itself. How in practice could the process look like in a Natura Step house, for example?
Yeah. So the process of washing in a Natura Step house could look something like this. This picture shows a top view of a Natura Step house. It all begins with the worker moving the robot into the aisle. The worker connects the robot to the separate high-pressure washing pump, which stays in the handset area during the whole wash. The robot will handle the hose automatically. After everything is connected, the worker will select Natura Step on the touchscreen and then press start. And step by step, the robot will start washing one half of a section row throughout the length of the aisle. When the robot reaches the end of the aisle, it's turned around so it can start the washing process of the opposite system, the opposite of the aisle. When it comes back to the start, completing the washing of both sides of the first aisle, the worker moves the robot to the second aisle to start the process all over again. Now, Jörg, can you please summarize what this all means for your customers?
Yes, for sure. So a little summary about the unique features for Big Dutchman customers. So the degree of automation will greatly increase so that customers can really save time and money for such a hard and tough job. Special cleaning programs will be available for the Big Dutchman system so that it makes it very easy for customers to clean the houses in the future. The quality of cleaning can be improved much because the robot doesn't get tired. He can do every section for example, 100-meter long house always in the same quality and fast way. And of course, also an important point is that we can save resources. That means the robot is such efficient that we can save a lot of water in comparison to manual work today. So we think as Big Dutchman together with Envirologic, we have the right product for you available for the future and help our customers, farmers worldwide, to have a better, high quality cleaning and helps them to do such a monotonous and tough job in the future. So, that was the end of our presentation. Thanks a lot. If there are some questions, feel free to ask.
What operating system do you use? And is it an ARM processor? Can you tell us a little bit about the technology itself?
It's a Linux-based system.
What happens if it hits an obstruction that's not being programmed in during the cleaning cycle?
Then it will stop.
Okay.
Yeah. And tell the user that something has happened so they can remedy the problem.
It's like the washing robot in your own kitchen.